So I thought today I would make a video about different rat chew toys and things you can do to help prevent your rats from chewing the things you don't want them to, and how to encourage them to chew things you do want them to. So stay tuned. For some of this video, we're going to take a tour around my boy's cage, and Blue somehow got water on his head. Hey, handsome. What are you doing? There's Nibbles and George. And this brings us to one of our fun tips here. We have chew toys. These are just wooden. This one's for guinea pigs that I cleaned when our guinea pig passed away, old age, and gave to them. And one of the tips that was given to me when I was a new rat owner was to hang this kind of a chew in the corners of things. For some reason, rattos like to chew things that are in the corners. I don't know why. This has proved true for us. So I try to hang chew toys, hi Poochie, in the corners of like any of these trays. If there's something like back here, sorry it's a little dark because the bottom shelf is in the way, but there's a litter box back there, and you'll see I've got hanging chews right near the corner of the litter box where they can reach. Those are there so that they will chew on the chews and not the litter box, which has actually worked really well. I also try to hang stuff in the corners of their hammocks to encourage chewing on that. You can see that they have nibbled on these a little bit. And these were painted with just non-toxic watercolors, so they're safe for them to chew on. Hi, George. We've also got some random things on the floor. So those are wooden chews that hang. We've got some baby toys that they like. This had a handle, but they've chewed it off. And you can see that they chew on little bits of it. And sometimes I set it up, sometimes I turn it. They all think I'm getting ready to feed them, but it's not time to eat yet. It's not time to eat yet. All right, and then we have some different shaped balls for playing with. We've got, that's a wiffle ball. There's a cat jingly ball back here. Let's see, there was some other ones. Oh, here's a little tiny one. And I'm not sure where they've put it, but they have one that's like wicker. It's probably in the tunnel. No, I don't know where Blue put it. Blue likes to hide them in various places. Here's some more small ones. All these things encourage them to chew that instead. Normally there's also cardboard tubes in here, but at the moment they're not in here because I took them out to clean because it was stinking. So you can see they have their toilet paper holder up there. When I empty that, I take the tube and just put it in the bottom of the cage and let them chew on it, and they pick it up and move it. They stick it in their food bowls. They carry it all over the place. So that helps to encourage them things to chew on. And then the other thing we've got back here, this is a tissue paper pom-pom from the dollar store. It was in the kids' playroom, and I don't remember why it got ripped down, but it did, so I gave it to the rattos instead. They've had tissue pom-poms before, and they take them a really long time to shred. You can see they've chewed the bottom of it. There's little pieces of it in this hammock. Not sure how well you can see that, but they're there. I've found it in the top hammocks a couple of times. They had carried some up to this yellow hammock and had made a nest with it. Hi, babies. They're so sweet. They loves their mama. And they want sunflower seeds, so they're really begging. And look, they've taken some of the red paper up, too. And that's the other thing. If you look right here, we've got other things that they can do to help boredom bust. So they've got shredded red paper that they can take and put places, and I put it in this suet holder. I think I filled it a little too high because they've had trouble getting it out, so we're gonna see if taking some out later helps. Hi, Fred. And to help with the fleece chewing, which we haven't really had a problem since Poochie was small because he was my power chewer, but we do a couple of things. I did sweep this earlier, but it's clear that they live in here, so there's George playing with the balls. See? They like the balls. They like to move them around. When they get in the way, they move them all over the place, don't they? Yep, and then Blue's like, nope, that's not where it goes. I'm going to move it over here. So we've got all those things. I'm going to pause the video and show you a few more things. So I've gotten out the box from under the cage. This is all my like in-cage toy items that I can pick between when I change the cage out. So we've got a lot of options in here. Some of these are actually baby toys. Like this is from Little People. And you can see they've chewed the dragon's horn off and nibbled him in a couple of places like there. We've also got, more baby toys. Let's see what else we got here. Some bird toys. That's what that is. That's a bird toy. They don't really play with that very much. Here's another wooden chew. This one was on a hanger and the hanger broke, so I gotta fix it. But they have chewed on it a little bit. They really like these wooden balls. So, more homemade wood chews. See that? They climb in here and play in these bins during free range. We've got some cool little forging toys that I made out of little ceramic pots, or I think they're ceramic. But I threaded like beads in the middle, so they have to push them apart to get food out of the middle of them. And that's got wooden chews on it too. I didn't put that in the cage this time around. Not in the picture are lava ledges, because they're waiting to be scrubbed. And they chew on those, they climb on them, they file their nails, all that good stuff. And then we got more baby toys. These are from a shape sorter. Plastic Easter eggs. These are fun to put food in, like treats. And mine cheat and they just chew holes in the eggs. Don't really know why that is, but they do. Go figure. So, why is my phone not focused? There we go. So, they chew holes in them, and that's great fun. We've got, these are pumice bits. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, one more. This is a dog toy. It's just like a little rope ball. And you can see they've chewed on that a little bit too. So, just some other ideas. They're like, where is our food? It must be food time. It's not food time, guys. It's really not. But they don't believe me. Nibbles, what are you doing? George doesn't know. So hopefully that gives you some ideas of things that you can give your rats to chew and ways to help them not to chew things. I'm going to end with one more thing. I've had a lot of questions about my Coroplast trays and whether the rats chew them. And they really have not, because I have hung things all over that they can chew instead that are much more appealing. Now, I had the litter box positioned differently, and for a little bit George did nibble one little tiny, like we're talking this big of a spot. And one of the things I've done to help prevent them from, phone is not focusing on my face, sorry about that, to prevent them from chewing on the litter box was I put plastic strapping tape around the entire edges of the litter box. Sorry, not the litter box, the tray. And that just really, really, really helped a lot with pee can't get down in the little corrugated sections, and it's easier to wipe clean. And I think it being a smoother edge just helps deter them chewing. They like to feel texture and stuff. So if it's smooth, it's not very interesting, and they just don't chew it very often. Sorry for the wobbliness of this video, and I'm not really sure why my phone is focusing on that calendar there in the back instead of on me. It does this sometimes, and it's really annoying. Sorry, my school area is kind of busy because we're in the middle of school, and I wanted to make this video very quickly, so I apologize for the quality of it. It's not what my usual level is, but hopefully it's helpful and gives you some information and some ideas. And so if we want to see videos about something specific, leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And hey, if you don't like a video, I'd love to know why. Like, shoot me a message, leave a comment. You know, I'd love to know some constructive criticism, as long as it's actually, you know, useful. So, Poochie's boggling over here. Let me see if I can get him in the video. Up there, on the thing. There's Poochie boggling away. What you doing? He doesn't know, because he's a rat. So, we'll say goodbye. Say bye, boys. Oh, and yes, I am aware that Fred has a tumor. We are going to try to get to the vet this week and see what's going on, because I'm starting to think that it might be an abscess and not a tumor, which would actually be good, because then I don't have to do surgery. So, here's hoping that that's what it is, because that's a lot easier to treat, isn't it, Fred? So we're going to go see what's going on with Mr. Fred. Hopefully, he'll feel better once we get rid of it. Bye.